last deal. The debt. This beats the, oh. Oh, the Democrats spent so much money. They're just into this. Here's their budget. They want to make all the tax cuts that are there temporarily permanent for everybody, including $600 billion for people that have incomes of $1 million or more a year, and almost $500 billion for people with incomes of $2 million or more a year. Now, I love saying this. I never had a nickel till I got out of the White House. I'm in that group. I'd rather have my money spent to pay down the debt and educate the children and bring here the grain manufacturing jobs of the future in a way that is fair. And so would most people I know. This has to be a country where we do this together. But anyway, but they believe this. I'm not criticizing these people. This is what they believe. And they say, furthermore, we're going to keep spending just as much as we ever were on defense. And we're going to spend even more on Medicare, because after we give Social Security to Wall Street, that's really what privatization is. And that's what they want to do. And her opponent has specifically advocated that. We want to give Medicare to the health insurance companies. Okay? So they want to do that. So they're going to spend a lot of money. They want to add $60 billion to the debt by repealing student loan. They want to add $100 billion to the debt by repealing, not reforming, health care. Now, I know quite a bit about this, and I spent a decade studying it since I left the White House. There are problems with that bill. It needs to be improved. But the worst thing you could do is repeal it. Why do they want to repeal it instead of reform it? Here's why. Because there's a little provision in that health care bill that says from now on, 85 cents of every dollar you pay in health insurance premium has to go to your health care, not insurance company profits and promotion. That is the target of the repeal. Every other operational problem that hospitals or small business owners have, they can all be fixed. Now let's just suppose you don't give a rip about what's good in it. You don't care that families can now keep their kids on their policy until they're 26. You don't care that women with breast cancers can now get preventive screenings and maybe find out about it before they get killed. Or men with prostate cancer, or people with colon cancer. You don't care that 4 million small businesses and countless millions individuals are going to be given tax credits, so for the very first time in their lives they can get insurance. I suppose you don't give a riff about that. You ought to care about this. We're going to be bankrupt if we keep doing this. We already spend 17% of our income on health care, letting the insurance companies run it. No other country in the world, no other big country spends more than 10.5%. Every other rich country has a lower infant mortality rate and a higher life expectancy than we do, because we let the insurance tail wag the health care dog. And you just got to decide whether that's all right. A lot of the reasons we didn't have any pay increases in this decade is that healthcare costs after inflation doubled. So all these small business people would have been happy to give their workers a pay increase, but they were spending it all on healthcare. A lot of the reasons that a lot of our union workers making cars and other things are in trouble is the cost of healthcare. And so you say, well, Bill, how in the world could repealing healthcare increase the debt? Here's how. Look at 2009, the worst year of the recession. Everybody flat on their back, scared of losing their job, scared of losing their home. Nobody's getting the pay increase. What happened to health insurance profits? They went up 26%. They raised the heck out of insurance premiums because they said, I'm sorry folks, but you just cost too much to provide health care to. It just cost us too much. But we now have the facts just in the last month. Profits up 26%. 5.5 million people dropped from the rolls of the insured, and 3 million of them were forced to go on Medicaid, which increased the debt of both the state of California and the United States of America. If you want more of that, vote for her opponent. If you'd like to keep healthcare costs coming down and healthcare quality going up, you only have one choice. You got to vote for Loretta.